God message today, the stranger who dreamt you first. You don't remember the moment your name echoed through another's prayer, but heaven does, and tonight the skies above Lisara stir. A wind moves in silence over the waters of Almare, and beneath that very sky, in a land where oranges fall heavy from trees and violins speak louder than words, someone just whispered your name in a language you've never spoken, yet somehow understand. His name, Kael. He does not come from your land, not from your city, not from the pace of your footsteps or the shade of your moon. No, Kael was born beneath fire-colored skies, where the sea hums sacred lullabies and grandmothers cook love into every grain of rice. Perhaps in Miradore, perhaps the coast of Irelta, maybe somewhere deep in the vibrant heart of San Lira. The place is not what matters. What matters is that he's coming. You see, you and Kyle were never meant to meet by accident. He was never meant to walk past you as just another traveler on this wide earth. Heaven carved a space in time, an invisible thread spun from the breath of angels, and it ties his footsteps to yours. And I must tell you, when you meet him, something will happen. Not a spark, not thunder, not chaos, peace. A sacred, unsettling, holy kind of peace that silences every noise you've lived with. A silence that feels like returning. You will not speak the same native tongue, but your hearts will speak ancient fluency. His voice, foreign perhaps, will feel like a song you once knew in the womb of eternity. And when your eyes meet, the first thing you'll recognize is not his face, but his soul. It won't make sense, but your spirit will know. Your knees may shake, you might even cry. Not because you're afraid, but because you're finally seen. Because he carries eyes that have known sorrow, shoulders that have carried grief, and yet he still walks in love. He's not perfect, no, but his pain has made him ready. And the moment your energy touches his, the wind around you will change. Something buried inside him will awaken like a lion called out of slumber, because he dreamt of you before you ever knew his name. In his most private nights, when even the stars seemed distant, Kyle whispered to a god he wasn't sure was listening, "If there is one made for me, send her." And heaven answered with silence, with waiting, with years, until now, until you who have walked deserts of heartbreak, you who have waited not just for love, but for justice, for someone who sees the temple in your soul, not just the beauty in your face, for someone whose strength isn't in their arms, but in the vow they keep long after emotions fade. And now, angels lean in, because the hourglass has turned. Kyle is between 24 and 36, a younger man, by years perhaps, but not by soul. He's lived 1,000 lifetimes in one body, and though you may be older in flesh, you are the same age in destiny, equal in covenant, aligned by ancient design. There may be 10 years between your calendars, but heaven measures love by readiness, not birthdays. He's no boy. He doesn't flirt with what he cannot steward. He does not vanish when you're vulnerable. Kyle builds, with hands strong enough to carry you and gentle enough to hold your fears. A carpenter, a gardener, a chef, or perhaps a sculptor of metal and fire. His hands will be anointed, and with them he will shape the life you both long for. He has a scar left from grief, a tattoo marking a memory. His past is not spotless, but his spirit is devoted. He is not rich yet, but his heart carries wealth king's envy. And the moment your name is spoken into his days, his fortune will rise, because you are his missing rib. And when he finds you, Eden opens. You might meet through a strange delay, a train that breaks down, a missed call that becomes a message, a post you almost didn't share, or a voice note lost in translation. But it will be divine interception, not coincidence. Heaven has never relied on algorithms, only alignment. And right now, your energy is sending out a frequency, and his soul is tuning into it even as he sleeps. At this very hour, perhaps between 2 and 4 a.m., you both wake. Separate beds, distant lands, but one ache, one name rising in the quiet. Yours. He doesn't know why, he doesn't know who, but he knows the hollow is real. And you felt it too. That sacred restlessness, that knowing that someone is almost here, almost real, almost within reach. Even now, the seraphim surround you. They've guarded your heart for lifetimes, through false starts, betrayals, near misses, through those who said the right things but carried wrong spirits, through lovers who wanted your beauty but couldn't handle your calling. But Kael, he won't be intimidated by your fire. He'll dance in it. He won't silence your voice. He'll honor it. He won't chase your light only to dim it. He'll protect it. He won't fall in love with your potential. He'll build with your reality. He's not afraid of your strength or your past. He's only afraid of not finding you in time. He sees marriage as holy, not perfect, but sacred, not easy, but eternal. He wants a love that chooses, a love that fights clean, a love that keeps showing up even on the days it would be easier to walk away. He wants you real, raw, radiant, even in your worst, even when you're weary, even when your mascara runs or your faith trembles, because love to him is not a thrill, it's a vow, a decision, a destiny. His laugh will undo you, his hands will calm you, his smile will remind you why you waited, and the life you build will not begin with fireworks, but with presence, with peace, with prayer. And the world around you may never understand it, may call it sudden, unlikely, even irrational, but heaven will call it fulfilled prophecy, because it is written, because it is time, and because no distance, no doubt, no delay can stop what God has decreed. So say it now, out loud. I am ready to be chosen. Say it boldly. I am ready to be loved without fear. Say it until heaven hears. I receive this love. I receive this miracle. Kyle is closer than ever, not by geography, but by alignment, and soon you will hear his voice in a message you almost didn't open. You will feel his spirit in a word you almost missed. And when the moment comes when your eyes finally meet, do not doubt it. Do not shrink. Do not question the strange peace in your chest. Just breathe. Just listen. Because the love you asked for in silence has arrived, and he dreamed you first, the one who remembers you by scent. In the city of Solmira, under a quiet crescent moon, a name has been spoken into the wind again, not by you, but by someone who's been waiting just as long, someone whose soul already carries the fragrance of your memory, though you haven't met. Her name is Amari, and she remembers your soul. She doesn't know why the scent of rosemary always brings peace, or why the taste of black tea makes her chest ache with longing. But her spirit does, because you, beloved, have passed her in another time, in a realm where only spirits speak and hearts are sewn together long before they ever meet on earth. She is your echo in another body, your alignment in another time zone, and the moment you meet her, you won't feel shock or shyness. You'll feel something stranger, recognition. You will not meet through grand drama, but divine timing. A last minute change of plans, a casual decision to attend a gathering you nearly skipped, a message that slipped through your inbox just when you thought no one saw you. She will come to you not because of effort, but because of alignment. She's lived in the city of Terenwal for years now, but her soul has always felt like a traveler. She belongs more to the wind than to walls, and just as she begins to feel uprooted, heaven will move you both toward the same point on destiny's may. You may meet in motion, in an airport, during a retreat, on a spontaneous trip. Perhaps a delayed train will lead you both to the same platform, or a lost item will become the spark that binds your eyes together. And when your eyes meet, don't look away, because that's when it begins. You see, Amari carries a quiet past. She once gave her heart to someone who couldn't hold it. She loved more than she received. She stayed longer than she should have. And in the end, she was left with nothing but silence and a scar she kept hidden beneath long sleeves and brave smiles. But now, her scar has become a gate, and you, beloved, will walk through it with truth, with patience, with love that heals by just being present. She may not say, I love you, often, but she will speak it through every act of service, through the way she notices you, through the way she prepares your tea before you ask, through the way she listens with both ears and her whole heart. She doesn't want to be adored in a crowd. She wants to be safe in your arms. You'll find her presence feels like an exhale, her touch like the warmth of early morning sun through your curtains. She calms storms in your nervous system without even trying. When you are with her, your shoulders will drop, your breathing will steady, and your inner child will know you are finally safe. And her laugh, you won't just hear it, you'll feel it, like a ripple of joy running down your spine. Her laugh carries something ancient, something healing, something the world forgot, but your soul never did. She's deeply sensitive to scent. She'll remember how your shirt smells after a hug. She'll know your presence before you enter the room, just by the trail of air you leave behind. And 10 years from now, she'll still remember the first time your embrace made her heart quiet. Amari is not here to fix you. She is not your project, and you are not hers. You are mirrors. You are complements. You are co authors of a legacy shaped in both shadow and light. Together, you'll form a family that plans like visionaries and laughs like old friends. You will not waste time arguing over pride or pointless debates. You will learn how to speak with your eyes, how to heal through shared silence. And though she may not post often, when she does, the words feel sacred. People follow her not for flash, but for truth. Her words land like medicine. Her voice soothes even the loudest pain. Her first name begins with a vowel, A, E, or O. It will roll off your tongue like it was always meant to be there. Her last name will carry heritage. You'll hear it and sense legacy, roots that run deep, ancestors who prayed with fire in their lungs. She is not trapped in her past, but she honors it. Her story does not define her, but it shaped her strength. She once lived through a season of silence where no one listened, and now all she desires is someone who shows up, someone who means what they say. And beloved, that's you. You are the one who stayed kind through pain. You are the one who held on to hope when no one else did. And heaven sees that. The spirit world has taken note. You have not missed your moment. You are not behind. You are not too much. You are right on time. Say it now. My love story is unfolding in divine timing. Repeat it. Write it. Let your soul anchor it. Now listen closely. Amari wears a small token, always. Maybe it's a locket with her grandmother's photo. Maybe it's a beaded bracelet from a sibling lost too young. When she places it in your palm for the first time, understand this: she has chosen you. That gesture will mean more than words ever could. And when she loves in layers. She won't rush, but she will be consistent. She won't overwhelm, but she will never disappear. You'll never wonder where you stand, because her devotion shows up day after day in the smallest ways, in the sacred ordinary. This is not a love that burns fast and dies. This is a love that a sanctuary built by trust, held together by daily grace. And just before you meet her, you may begin to see signs. Within 48 hours of hearing this message, something divine will shift. You may dream vividly. You may see repeating numbers. You may receive a message from a stranger that feels like prophecy. A feather may appear where none should be. A familiar scent may rise without source. Don't dismiss it. Don't explain it away. Just say, my soul knows this is confirmation. And yes, she will also begin to feel something. She might not understand the signs right away, but she'll sense the pull. She'll feel the ache. And soon, she'll move. She'll make a change. She'll step out of routine, not even knowing that her courage is the doorway to finding you. She's not famous, but she wants to be remembered by you, by the future children who will ask, how did you two meet? And she'll smile and say, it's a long story, but heaven wrote it. She once worked with her hands, maybe as a healer, maybe in a kitchen, maybe as a counselor. She isn't flashy, but her energy fills a room. She won't be the loudest voice, but she'll be the one that brings peace. People respect her not because she demands it, but because her presence commands it without trying. And now, let's talk about one last thing. There's a specific month. It may already mean something to you. A month of transformation, a month of loss, a month of birth or breakthrough, perhaps April, perhaps October. Mark it, watch it. That month will return to you carrying love in its hands. It may begin with a message you almost ignored. It may begin with a gift, a book, a flower, a bracelet given without expectation. But it will be sacred because it will be her. So say this aloud: I do not chase, I align. I do not beg, I believe. I do not doubt, I receive. And write it in your heart. She is coming, not with noise, but with destiny, not with force, but with faith. And when she stands in front of you, remember this: you are the answer to her prayers, and she is the scent your soul has always remembered. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type 1 and 11 if you believe in God.